coming to church for salvation, not for fashion, but because we're getting caught up with social media and people, making videos and comments. And so now we go down the rabbit hole. But I believe that, again, like that's your creativity. That's who you are. That's you don't want anyone to subtract that from you, because then you're less of being who you are. If you start doing what everybody and the masses call for you to do, you're not yourself anymore. You're not your authentic self anymore. So I believe that he's going to stand 10 toes down, right, as what he's been doing, and he's not going to change anything. That's just who he is.
So you touched on something there, and I want to pivot this question to Dr. Angeline about morality, right? There's a lot of talk about, oh, if you that's amoral. You can see her, even the illusion shows that they have no morality. Is this about morality and making choices that lead into your morality, or is this about optics and just about being what people see, right? And is this really about putting on a facade for other people so that they can believe you are who you say you are?
I think for Jamal Bryant, it's both. When you look at his history, his background, cheated on his wife, got another woman pregnant, wanted to pay for an abortion for another woman, like all of this stuff that came out, and he sets himself up. I think it's for attention. Personally, he put himself in these positions, and does it make it right that everybody's coming for him, coming after him? No, it doesn't make it right. But I feel like Pastor Jamal does a lot of this. I've heard him say some things, and I'm like, where is that in the word? Right. And so I do feel like for him, it is more about a brand. And so I think for him, it's a little of both. And when you have a wife that, I just was listening, as I said, I was listening to some things before joining this. The men, I said, oh my God, this is horrible. They're not concentrating on her as a woman of God. They're looking at her having a BBL, how she flaunts this, how she does this. And again, I think they put themselves and they keep themselves in the spotlight for criticism, and they allow themselves to be in it. I think they like it personally.
And you know what? They probably do, because part of how they make their money is being public figures, right? Part of all of this is them monetizing their personal brands so that they can make money. And I mean, we can't shun that too much on Fly Nubian Money, because that's what we're talking about all the time. Ways to monetize, ways to use what you have to get what you want and need. So in that case, I mean, I guess you clock right where we at, Pastor Jamal. For those of you that are maybe just joining or joining late, we are talking about the controversial dress that Dr. Carrie Bryant wore to the gala. That was a fundraiser for the United Negro College Fund in Atlanta. They raised $4 million, but as you can see, all it really did was elicit I won't say complaints. It elicited criticism for Dr. Carey, who was compared to a $2 hoe for wearing a dress that is a nude illusion dress